first YouTube video. I don't know if I keep the shade up or down. I don't know. It's okay. I'll leave it up. So, my name's Ava. You may know me from Clean Living with Ava on Instagram. Probably not, though, because I don't have that many followers. But if you don't, make sure to go follow that. Subscribe to this channel, like, and comment and share. I think you can do that. I'm new to this YouTube thing. And I'm going to be doing a Q&A today because this is my first video. So I had my followers ask me some questions on Instagram, and I'm going to answer them for you guys. So as like a little introduction. But to start off, my name is Ava. I am committed to living a clean and healthy lifestyle, which is why I started my Instagram account. And I have a lot of holistic things that I do in my day-to-day life, so I love sharing that with everyone. So I thought it would be fun if I do make a YouTube channel to like show more like long videos, such as like me baking sourdough, day in the life, like all of that stuff. So without further ado, let's do the Q&A. This first question, I wrote all of them on like a sheet of paper. This first question I get all the time and I've never answered on Instagram. I don't know why. Like, I just like was gonna keep it a secret, but like, I don't know, people want to know. So, and like, it's not really a big deal, people know. How old are you? I am 16, so I'm a sophomore in high school, but I'm 16, almost 16 and a half. That's the gist of it. It's a simple answer. I'm 16. Next question. What got you into the healthy, non-toxic lifestyle? So about like 3 years ago, like almost exactly, I started having horrible stomach issues. Like literally every day I would have a stomach ache all day, super sharp stomach pains. It was just like miserable, and I would get so many migraines, wake up in the middle of the night crying because my stomach hurt so bad. It was horrendous, and I had to deal with it for a couple months. And we were like, my family and I were like so confused on what was happening. We started to suspect that I was having some intolerances, and I took like an allergy test thing, and it came up that I was intolerant to gluten, dairy, and eggs. And I've known about like the dairy from basically my entire life because it's been causing eczema like since I was a baby. But all of a sudden I was getting these insane stomach aches, and like I had always eaten dairy, and gluten was like my favorite. I was like never this healthy. Like I was not always a healthy eater, and I would just have like the standard American diet. But I think it was just I was getting gut issues, and because of all the food I was eating, the way my lifestyle, so I developed all these intolerances in response to the gut inflammation and everything. So once I got the results, I completely cut those 3 food groups out of my diet, and it was like so hard to find things that I could eat and that tasted good, or like even going to restaurants, it was so hard. So I like lived like that for, let's say it was a year later. Then I went to the GI doctor because I was still having such bad stomach issues, just not as bad as before. And they basically diagnosed me with like IBS. A couple doctors have diagnosed me with that. And basically, I kind of think that's like a little too widely diagnosed, because I feel like it's like IBS symptoms are often a sign of gut issues, which I think was the case for me, because once I started working on healing my gut, I can tolerate sourdough. I rarely have stomach aches anymore. It's been months since I had a stomach ache, and it's just like my life has like literally changed. So I started my Instagram in September because I wanted to like show others like how they can do this too, and it can be so life-changing. So I just wanted to share it with everyone else, and it's just like I feel like I wanted to help others who are struggling with intolerances and allergies, help them like find a way to eat things that they still enjoy without them bothering them if they're on their gut health journey, whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. And okay, next question, do you like homeschooled? So obviously I'm homeschooled. I was homeschooled in 7th grade. Like I went to school from kindergarten to 7th grade, public school. And then 7th grade was like a little after COVID. So my parents decided to homeschool me and my 5 younger siblings. So we were all homeschooled for 1 year, and then we went back to school for 2 years. And then this year, so I'm in 10th grade now, one of my sisters and I started homeschooling. I do like an online program and I absolutely love it. There's so much freedom. And I feel like I'm being challenged so much more than I was last year in my public school, which I think is awesome. And it's just, I love it so much. And I feel like it's so much easier to do the things that you enjoy when you're not spending like 7 hours a day in school, because I feel like, in my opinion, that's a little unnecessary. Obviously, an education is amazing, but 7 hours a day is a little much. Okay, next question. Do you think you'll stay crunchy for the rest of your life? I often refer to myself as a crunchy teen, so I think that's why it says crunchy. But if you did not know. So I would like to, obviously, and I think I will, because like I feel like it's like a choice. And you really notice a difference when you're living a healthy lifestyle. You notice a difference in the way you feel, the way your skin looks, like literally everything in every area of your life. And I feel like, why would I want to let that go? I don't know. We'll see. A lot of comments on my videos say that one day I'm going to be out drinking alcohol, so who knows? I don't think that's going to happen though. Okay. What do I want to be when I grow up? I like literally have no clue. Like yesterday, my driving instructor, I was driving in the car, and he was like, what do you want to be when you're older? And I was like, I don't know. This is going to sound really cheesy, but like I definitely want to have kids. I definitely want to be a mom, God willingly. But I want to like own my own business. I want to do something that like makes healthy living easier. So TBD on that. We'll have to see what the next 10 years bring, we'll say. Okay. Which crunchy lifestyle choice do you feel the strongest about? I feel like fluoride is a hot topic on my Instagram right now. And I feel like very strongly that you should not be consuming it or having it in your toothpaste. And it's in like it's in most tap waters in the area. So I think drinking filtered water is so important, and it is one of the first swaps that I feel like people should be making. And whether that is like getting a water filter, drinking hydrogen water, whatever it may be, or swapping out your toothpaste for something that uses like hydroxyapatite instead of fluoride is great, because we have been seeing the effects lately. It's been in multiple studies. So I feel like it's just like, this is the year for fluoride. I'm calling it, okay? So that, I would say I feel strongest about the fact that people should be avoiding fluoride at all costs. My favorite hobby besides sourdough, I'll just address, I'm obsessed with making sourdough. I'm obsessed with baking. Sourdough has like become like a big hobby for me lately, because I feel like it's just like so much fun, and it's like you're seeing the effects of it, because like it's just crazy like that you can make it like completely from scratch. Like I made my starter from scratch, then I make the bread from scratch, and you can like really just see how it turns out, and then you can eat it. And it's not hurting my stomach, and I've been gluten-free for almost 3 years, so it's kind of crazy. Sorry, one second. But I also like reading, exercising, hanging out with my siblings, going for walks. I love taking my dog for walks. It's like been snowing out recently, and it's so annoying because it's like too slippery to go for a walk, but I love going for walks. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of hobbies. I love going outside in the summer. It's just like, I don't know. It depends on the weather though. Okay. Now I'm gonna do like some fun ones. Are my friends crunchy? Most of them I would say no. But like that doesn't affect our friendships or anything. And like some of my friends, like we talk about my crunchiness in my Instagram account, and like they basically like, it's not like they're like saying that they disagree or anything, but everyone has the right to their own opinion, so it's okay. But one of my friends in particular has like, we have very similar opinions on like healthy lifestyles and lifestyle choices, so that's like always fun. Like we love going to Whole Foods together. Oh, that's another hobby. It's literally the best. Like I love Whole Foods. So yeah, it's always great like when you have a friend who has similar interests to you, because like I feel like it just makes you get along so much better. Okay. Favorite fruit. I love fruit, and I feel like I have so many favorites. I love mangoes. It's literally so good. But sometimes like you'll get a bad mango and it's like rotted. I don't know. That like I don't like. Obviously you can't eat that. It's just annoying. Bananas I'm not big fans of. I like them, but I'll always forget about them. Strawberries I love. I've been really liking oranges lately. Blueberries are so good. Raspberries. I love raspberries. They taste so good. And green grapes I have been obsessed with for months. Like, they're literally so good. Like, I feel like they're so underhyped, but I've been obsessed with them. So those are really good. Blackberries are good too, but not the sour ones. I don't know, basically whatever fruit. Like, I can't control myself around a bowl of fruit. How many siblings do I have? I think I mentioned this earlier on in the video, but I'm the oldest of 6. I love being the oldest. It's literally the best. I would not want to be like, that's my favorite spot in the birth order. I love being the oldest. It's literally the best. I feel like it's like I'm 14 years older than my youngest brother, Luke, who's on my Instagram a lot. And I feel like that's my favorite age gap because it's like I can do whatever I want with him. Like, soon I'm going to be able to like go driving with him, take him places, even though I probably don't trust myself to drive him around. We'll see. Okay. Last question. What do you eat in the morning for breakfast? I feel like in the health world, it's often like talked about, that you should be eating a ton of protein in the morning, like 30 grams, which I like agree with, but it's so hard because I never feel like eggs and I can't have Greek yogurt or anything. So if I have like a loaf of sourdough baked, then I'll have like a couple eggs with sourdough. But most mornings I just have oatmeal, which is like not really recommended because it can cause your blood sugar to spike later in the day. But I try to pair it with like a protein and healthy fat. So I'll do like seeds, like flaxseed, chia seeds. Sometimes I'll put peanut butter or almond butter in it, and I always do a fruit for fiber. So I do like frozen blueberries or like a diced apple. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow me at Clean Living with Ava on Instagram for more short form content. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and make sure to turn on post notifications for more. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.